Hello and welcome to our tutorial for today. I remain your instructor, Gift Smart. Today we'll be talking on adding inputs. How to add your video inputs, your photo inputs, your audio inputs, how to import PowerPoint files to your vMix, and how to import images. Let's dive into our tutorial for today. Firstly, we are adding inputs. You click on add inputs, and the first thing you have there is the video. Now this video implies that you already have a video on your PC, on your system, located in a folder somewhere. So when you click on this video, you all have to come here and say browse. You're browsing so as you can locate the folder where your video is kept. If it's in the folder, you go to the folder. If it's just on the desktop, you go to the desktop. For me, mine is in the desktop, so I select my video and I click open. Now you have clicked open. It's not going to display on your timeline until you come here and say okay. Now you have it on your timeline. This is a video we just imported to our timeline. So that's how easy it is to add videos to your timeline. That's how easy it is to add videos in your timeline. Up next, let's go to adding another source of video, but this is DVD. Now we all know the DVD. If you want to get a video from a DVD you just insert your disc into your CD-ROM, and if you have an external disk drive, you can do that if your system supports it. But for now, I don't have a CD inserted on my CD-ROM. So the same process you used in adding your video, same thing you're going to do here. You go to the browse, locate your CD that you've inserted into your CD-ROM, and then okay, and that's how you have to do. Then we'll come here and we'll say camera, another important feature you should know. Camera enables you to add video feeds from external sources. Like you want to add a video feed from a camera connected through a capture card, HDMI cables. You come here, or you want to connect a wireless camera from your webcam, your Irium, Droidcam, and the rest. You come to your camera and then you click on the camera to select your input. You can see what we have here. Sample input. These are some sources I have used on this system before, but for now none is connected. So once you've connected anything, you locate it. For the Droidcam and the other ones, it's the wireless connection. So the system and your device has to be connected to same network before they can work. But for the video source from your camera using a capture card, you just have to connect from your camera output to your system input, and it will display here. You click on it and then you are good to go. The resolution, you can change the resolution if you know what you want, but if you don't, as a beginner, you are advised to keep it the way it is and say okay, and then it's going to add up to your inputs. Because we have not selected anything, so we are not getting any input here. So the next one we have here, we are going to look at here is what? The image. Now image enables you to add pictures to your timeline. Let's go ahead and do that. Simple and short. Same process you've used for the video. You click on the image, you browse, you locate where your image is kept. For me, it's on my desktop. I'm just going to click on it and say open, and then I'll come here and say what? Okay, and it's going to pop up right here on my timeline. It is popped up on my timeline already, so you can see it's there on my timeline as it is saying okay. It is there. That's how easy it is to add image to your timeline. Let's go on to the next one, which is photos. We are seeing photos here. This is images combined together in a folder so that they can be imputed to your timeline and they serve as slideshows, videos. These are images combined together in a folder to be brought to your timeline and works as a slide show. Let's go ahead and do that. You click on it and you browse to locate your folder. For me now, I have this folder created, images, I have some pictures inside, so I click on it and I say select folder. Select folder, and the folder is selected and I click OK. It's loading photos. Now you can see it's actually loading photos. You see it now, it's actually loading photos. And let's see, you can see here we have 1/3, meaning I have 3 images inside of that. So if I play it, you will see that it will play like a slideshow. You see this now, it's playing like a slideshow. That is the difference between the image and the photos. We are going forward now to add other inputs, which is what? PowerPoint. I told you we are going to see how to add a PowerPoint file to your vMix. This same process you have been using, you click on it and you browse to locate your PowerPoint file. The same process, you click to locate your PowerPoint file. I have one here I created, Tech with GiveSmart. You can see it here, PowerPoint Tech with GiveSmart. You click on it after you have located it and you say OK. Then you come here and you say what? OK. And you watch, you see loading PowerPoint slide, and here is my PowerPoint slide. Here is my PowerPoint slide I created already. I just made a single slide just for an example for us to see. Here is my PowerPoint slide that it's been made. It is this easy and it is this simple. Let's proceed to adding other inputs like then audio. The audio here, you can see audio and audio inputs here. You don't have to mistake them for each other. Audio is just bringing in an audio file, an MP3, a web file that's already on your PC. You want to play music that's already on your PC. You want to bring in an audio jingle that you have created that's already on your PC. You click on this audio, you browse normally as you have been doing before, then you locate where you have kept your audio. For me, it's still on my desktop, so I click on this and I say open. Now I've said open and I click on OK. You can see it here, is already here. It's already here. Now I can play. I can play it. So for those that have gone through the tutorial, a brush down tutorial for the beginners class, the previous one I made, you will know that you have to turn on the audio button here so that your audio can actually come out, so that your audio, you have to turn on your audio button here so that your audio can actually come out. So you can see that we have successfully added audio to our vMix. Let's stop the audio so we can proceed. Add inputs now to the next one, which is audio input. Now this enables you to add external audio sources. For example, a mic connected to your system, a mic from a mic console, the audio mixer, and the rest of those stuff. You want to get that audio from an external feed to your system. For example, the mic I am using to record now, it's the sound from an external device to the system. So that's what you use the audio input for. You click on it and you select your device. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to select the mic I am using for this recording and I say OK. Then this is the mic I am using for this recording. You can see that as I'm talking, it is actually indicating. So that is how to add your audio inputs. Let's continue to the next one, which will be the last for this tutorial. Title, very important. Let's click on it as I've been doing before. But this time around, something different is appearing because we have lots of titles, styles, and title patterns to apply to our vMix. We can see there are some that are very familiar here, like this one, and some of them here. So let's just try this. You click on it, it's been highlighted, and you say OK. But right now, it doesn't take you directly. To the vMix timeline. It brings you something that you can edit. So now we see This is something we see in our news stations, casts, and some other things. So this is one important thing we should know, how to add this to give our videos some style and the rest. So at this point, you just edit the text here to your desired one. For the purpose of this tutorial, let me say tech, let me say tech with Gift Smart. Tech with Gift Smart. And then you come to your description text below, which is what is appearing underneath here. So you click on it and you can equally edit it and say, for the purpose of our tutorial, let me say vMix tutorial for beginners, and then you see what you are seeing. You can see some things here. This is for your fonts. This is to reduce and to increase your font size. This is your font color. To change your font, just click on it and you select your font and you say OK. And you can see that your fonts have what changed. And you say let's change the fonts. And you see that our fonts has what changed. Then you say just cancel. And you can see here now, we click on it, it appears on your preview monitor. You can see that we have successfully added a very beautiful text style there, which will add to the beauty of our work. So this is the end of our tutorial for adding inputs. Thank you, and do make sure to have a good time of practice.